it takes place in Oakland, and I play Grace Travis, who's a regular working woman, works undercover, and is pulled off a case that she's about to crack because her son has been killed, supposedly in an accidental drive-by shooting. But Grace has a very strong instinct that it was not an accident, and that she actually had something to do with it in the work that she was doing, that she's somehow sort of culpable. And so she goes back undercover without police protection, and that's basically where the story begins. I was drawn to the mystery element to it, that it was a very powerful problem that needed to be solved. I was also drawn to the fact that she was going to have to deal with a lot of obstacles to discover the truth. I also loved the fact that she was alone in her knowledge that she could uncover the reality of what was happening. I also liked the element of conspiracy and corruption. I thought that reflected a lot of what we have to deal with today, that we're being lied to, by corporations, multinationals, that kind of thing. And, we have to make changes for ourselves and not wait to be given permission or wait to, just idly go about our business. Well, what I liked about it was that in the same way that she has no idea from minute to minute what she's going to have to do to protect herself, to pursue her goal, I loved that there was a kind of messy, unpredictable edge to all the stunt work, and every time we were kind of organising a fight, whatever, I would talk to the stunt coordinators about making it as messy and as uncomfortable as possible. I wanted you to really feel the desperation and the difficulty and the exhaustion that is real, that is much more real. I wanted that slickness gone. And so I actually trained in a really good fight system, which was good. When I say good, it was good for the project, called Krav Maga, which is Israeli close combat, which, when you're trained in that, you rely on anything at your disposal to attack, make your opponent submit. And that really, I thought, was much more what Rogue was about than, slick martial arts training. The one thing that was quite rewarding was that any kind of training in self-defense gives you confidence, gives you physical confidence, but it also makes you very aware of how dangerous people can be if they're trained to hurt someone. But all the kind of self-defense stuff that I've known about, jiu-jitsu is another one that my daughter actually, my 12-year-old, she trains in jiu-jitsu. It's about bringing an end to violence. It's not about escalating violence or looking for violence. It's actually about what you do to try and deflect it and what you do to try and, stop it from going any further. So for me, that was much more the focus. Not about, I want to really go and get my teeth stuck in, It was about trying to pacify. More so in Europe and around the world, central female leads are embraced, and I think it's something that we're seeing happen a lot more in the United States. Heroes are also heroines, But I don't think Europe is a stranger to that. We've had amazing female heroines in literature and film and television, all the way back. So I think that element I'm really proud of. I'm really proud that I was filling the shoes of such an extraordinary, interesting woman, and an uncompromising woman, a woman who is seemingly unsympathetic at the beginning, but then, that draws you in and you discover that she's many things. So complicated female characters, yeah, that actually, like a woman that I would know. Sometimes you can find there are characters, written by men maybe for women, and you just think, that's like no woman I've ever met, But this was an authentic character who I think will really, capture the imagination of a lot of people. I've enjoyed it so far. I mean, we're in beautiful Cannes, for one thing. I'm staying on the seafront. We were taking a nice walk My friends and I were taking a walk last night to go and grab something to eat, and there's the huge poster of Rogue up on the croisette. I mean, that's thrilling, of course. And also being amongst other work that's you know, making its appeal to the world. It's a very productive environment, and it's obviously very flattering to have been embraced by the festival. And like I said to you before, this is my first time back in years and years and years. So I feel like it's like starting all over again, which is a good feeling.